Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So, a craft beer review tonight. We're going to Yonder for a Raspberry Gose. Yonder. I think it was Yonder. My wife had an Imperial Stout in Nottingham City Centre in the Barrel Drop, and she absolutely loved it. Paid about £7 for 2/3, and yeah, she loved it. I never got a bloody Swifter. I didn't. I was expecting it to go, I don't like that. You just drink it. No, she didn't. She drank it. Yeah. Did I get a review? No, I don't think I got a review. I think she just drank it. So anyway, Raspberry Gose balances a heavy dose of UK grown raspberries against a lick of Cornish sea salt. The results are a full-bodied and smooth fruit beer experience. Produced in the UK by Yonder Brewing and Blending Limited, the workshop Rookery Farm, Radstock in Somerset, BA3 4UL. 4% ABV, so low ABV. Bloody hell, I seem to be drinking some right low ABV stuff these days. My alcohol content's going down to a bloody fizzle. Oh, well, I suppose it's not a bad thing. Lovely raspberry nose on this anyway. Right, here we go. Try not to pour a froth head. It was frothing up as I got it out of the can, so I know it's going to be a bit of a frothy pour. And there we go. I'll say it for you. Do you want to flake with that? Oh, so what we get while we wait for the head to dissipate is a slight haze, golden looking pour with a nice white head on there. Subtle carbonation going off. It's going down quite nicely, and yeah, it is going down. Haberdasheries. Yeah, it's going down quite nicely. Anyway, while we look at it going down, the raspberry aroma, you can smell it nicely. Don't know a lot about Yonder, if I'm being honest. Certain breweries you do, certain breweries you don't, do you? You know. Like I say, my wife did have one of their impies. I have no idea what the impy was. It was at the Barrel Drop in Nottingham, but it was, God, probably a year ago now. Well, might not even been a year ago. 7 or 8 months ago, even something like that. It was dark when we went in, but it could be dark at any time, couldn't it? Did we have it after a night in town? I'm not sure. No, not sure. It's a crazy year this year. So much going on. I've never had a year like it. Me and the wife are doing our wedding renewal vows, and all that. So we're doing our wedding vows. My daughter's getting married. Here we go. Sediment layer. So here's the thing. Now I can see all the sediments going in now. So you can see it moving around. Don't you know? If you're watching this and you think, "Oh, I don't like the look of that," don't worry about it. It happens in a lot of bottles. And then give it a minute or so, it'll settle down and it just disappears. And it does look a bit hazy now with that. But like I say, it'll hit the floor and that'll be it. Not fast enough for me then. I'm having the bloody drink. So as we can see, it's a hazy now. It's gone from a hazy gold pour, slightly hazy gold pour, to a full-on hazy, like an apricot colour. I don't know. Don't ask me about colours. I'm shite with colours. Fucking hell, that raspberry nose is really kicking in that. Is there apricot in this as well? Because I swear I'm getting apricot on the nose. Oh, there's a good ghosty tarty kick to it as well. Now, did I already say? Got this from my low-cost beer trip. Oh, Jesus Christ. If anybody's ever going past Cambridge, you know, if you're going past that way to go somewhere and you've got some pennies, make a trip to St. Neots. Park across the road, go and say hello to Matt and tell him Raggy sent you. And just look at the beers they've got in that shop. Beers, wines, spirits. There's some posh wines, I must admit. Spirits, lots of different weird and wacky spirits. But the beers, that's for me, the old shebang. The beers and the draft stuff on keg. Oh my God. And, you know, it's absolute Candyland. It is. It's amazing. It's always changing. It's forever changing because he gets his beers from all sorts of sources, be it straight from breweries, be it straight, you know, from bankrupt stock. You know, places go bankrupt. And, you know, you buy that beer. No one wants to see beer poured down the drain or smashed up, which is fucking sacrilege. So he's buying it and bringing it back into circulation. So it's a good thing. And then sometimes breweries will want to shift stock. And you will see this. Some breweries, Brewdog are one. Brewdog have been shifting stock into B&M, Home Bargains, Heron for certain. And you'll see this with a lot of breweries where they'll shift the stock with a low date into places. So, you know, it's a standard practice around. Now look at that. Look how that's gone now. It's an evolution of beer. The sediment has disappeared. It's gone more like orangey now. How crazy is that? In front of your eyes, it's gone from literally a slight hazy golden pour to a full-on hazy craft beer experience. Wow. That is beer. I love being a beer reviewer. Yeah. Still no fuck all. But, you know, gotta be honest. Yeah. Yep. Don't think I'm anything more special than any fucker else. Never have done. Never will do. Some people, I've heard comments, oh, you know, I've heard, you know, some comments over the years. And at the end of the day, no, I'm not. No. Don't think I'm any better. Don't think I know anything more than anybody else. Got my own opinion, as we all have in life. We've got our own opinions. I kick myself each and every day at work if I've said something wrong, if I've done something wrong, if I've offended someone. Even those who fucking deserve it, pardon my French, you know, I kick myself over it. And it is what it is, you know, we are human. Try to be a nice person at all times. Try. Can't always win. Not on that, you know, not with that side of things. ABV wise, it's 4%. I can feel it. Is that not? And that is the world of beer. And I've tried to say this to my wife. The world of beer is a strange one. You'll be drinking something that's a low ABV and it kicks the arse off you. Pulls your pants down, gives you a good old spanking. Yeah. Phew. Hey, let's have that beer again. No, let's not. But you know what I'm saying. You'll have one beer and it just does it. It gets you drunk. Then you'll drink something at 13, 14%. You'll drink it and you're like, fucking hell. Where's the ABV on that? Didn't taste it. Piss poor, piss weak that is. Other person drinks it. Fucking hell. It's like rocket fuel. And yeah. Trust me. Over the years, I've drank stuff that's a low ABV and a big ABV, and been walloped just sometimes just as much by the lower stuff as I have been by the bigger stuff, and even sometimes even less by the big stuff and more. And we are all but computers in a bone form with genetically blood and all that shite running through you. Our brains process things differently, you know. That's why we all are very different. Yeah, thank God as well. Eh? God, if it was all clones of Boris Johnson or fucking some of the clowns, Donald Trump and Putin and all them, if it was all clones of them, wow, we'd all be at war talking shite. But yeah. I don't really get the salt element, even though it says it. But I get that pokey, soury, tarty element flowing through. Can't look at the camera. I can look now. God, earlier when I came in here, when it was light outside, I'm squinting like a fucking Chinese man doing this. And no, no, you know, the squinting. No, please don't take it in any way horrible if you're Chinese, because there's a lot of people who do have, you know, me for one. But sometimes you have to say that in this world, because people take offence to fucking everything you say, even if it's meant in the funniest of circumstances. And in some ways, the world has gone too PC. You know, it has, and it's a sad thing where sometimes in life you just can't say a fucking thing for the want of somebody having a go at you, or somebody using something you've said to do the dirty on you, to get you out of a job because they don't like you, and they just want your job or want you out of that job. So, absolutely banging. Enjoyed this from Yonder. Good interpretation of the style, full on raspberry, and it hits the spot. A good 4.4 from me out of 5. Cheers all. Hope you're well.